What's up, YouTube? This is Des, or Shy Girl 007. Is the name of my channel on YouTube. I just wanted to introduce myself briefly. Probably never seen me before, but I've uploaded several videos to YouTube that they're entitled "The Ages of Blackness," and if you like, you can check them out. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up. So I wanted to make a video and talk about two things really that's been on my mind recently. So today is September 13th, 2013, and I am in the Midwest, Chi-Town, if you will, okay? And I want to talk about the fact that a lot of the trees that are in my area are in distress. A lot of the trees in my area are dying, literally standing up on their feet. They're dying. The leaves are turning yellow, and then they're turning brown. A lot of them are a combination of brown, yellow, and green. So on the tips, they're curling up and turning brown, and then like midway down, they're turning yellow, and then further down the leaf toward the stem, they're still sort of green-ish. But a lot of them look like this, and a lot of them have brown leaves. They have died on the tree. Okay, they haven't turned red, they haven't turned orange, they haven't turned any of the colors that we would associate normally with autumn and the leaves turning and being forced off the tree. They haven't done any of that. They literally turned brown or died on the tree. So you can see a lot of this perhaps in your area if you will observe and take notice of the trees in your area, and just comment if you have noticed the same thing. I've noticed that a lot of trees have lost their leaves, and not only have they lost their leaves, but they have also lost their seeds for next year. Like the seeds have died. Okay, that's very distressful. That's very distressful to me when I see a completely bare branch with no leaves on it. This is just midway. We haven't even got through September. Midway through September. Today is September 13th, Friday the 13th. Okay, we haven't even got midway through September basically, and the tree branches are bare. They have no leaves, and they not only don't have any leaves, but they don't have any seed pods. So that's very distressful to me. Okay, and I would just like to know if you've noticed the same thing, or can you take notice in your area and see if the same thing is occurring to the trees where you live, or you spend a great deal of time if you go out into the parks or the trails in different areas that we have. Just take notice and see, and let me know. You can comment or just, I don't know, get in touch with me on Facebook and post pictures or make videos. I noticed even that some of the trees have this white residue. I don't know if it's powder. I don't know what it is, because the leaf just looked very ill, and it had this white stuff on a lot of the leaves. And I didn't want to touch it, to be honest with you. And I really have no problem with nature. You know, I always love gardening and getting out and getting in the dirt, and I have plants at home. So I don't have any problem with being out in nature, but these leaves look extremely diseased or something. So if you guys can take a look and see if the same thing is occurring in your area, I would really appreciate it. You can make videos, upload pictures or something, and just see if the same thing is happening. Just be observant and see. And if you notice these things occurring, you know, say something. Even if you have to call the conservatories in your area, if you have to call the arboretoriums and ask them, or even the Bureau of Forestry. I've noticed a lot of these trees also have Bureau of Forestry red tags nailed to them now. And that just happened within the last week that I noticed that. I first noticed that Monday. So now I've noticed that. So there's something definitely going on. You guys could just start observing and seeing if you notice anything in your area. I would definitely appreciate it. So you can get back to me if you care to leave a comment. If you're noticing these things and you're concerned. The second thing I wanted to discuss real quick was the fact that I feel that a lot of law-abiding people, in the sense, who aren't criminals in the city of Chicago, have been left kind of without any alternatives to defend themselves in case something, should go down with the power grid, or anything could occur. We have literally been left without a means to defend ourselves. Basically, in the city of Chicago, there is a gun ban. You are not allowed to own a firearm, although that would be in direct violation of the Second Amendment, in a sense. The Second Amendment supposedly gives you the right to bear firearms, okay? For you not to be able to have a firearm in the city of Chicago, I feel is a direct violation of a person's so-called right to defend themselves, okay? In a sense, anything that could happen in a riot to you could happen right now, any day, in the city of Chicago. Meaning, if a riot was to jump off, anything that could happen to you in a riot, okay, getting beat upside the head, stomped, shot, stabbed, clubbed, whatever could happen to you in a riot could definitely happen to you any day of the week in the city of Chicago, just like walking out your door or going to the train to go to work. Okay, any of those things can occur to you right now, and if those things can occur to you right now, you're basically in that type of situation every day, and you have no way to defend yourself at all. And I don't think that is right. I think a lot of these organizations and these churches that have gotten together to have these massive gun buybacks in the city, you bring your firearm in, you exchange whatever firearm, you have no questions asked for a $50 gift card or a $100 gift card or however much the damn gift card was. They are literally, gotten together and really tried to take all the guns off the streets. So now, if anything should happen, hell, we could get invaded by the Chinese, and you have no one in the city, basically, that can defend themselves except the criminals. The criminals are the only ones that have guns, okay? I'm not a criminal, right? So why would I have a gun except to defend myself? But I don't even have, I don't even have a chance to do that because they make firearms so hard to get. So now, what do I have to defend myself? Obviously, having a firearm is a great asset, okay, to defending your life if you have to, okay? Yeah, it's not going to be the end all be all at the end of the day, but it's a good start, okay? And how can we prove that? Well, the United States government sends their soldiers into any type of situation armed. Duh. Okay? And for us not to be able to have that is ridiculous. So, yeah, I'm starting to see the okie doke that they've put us in, and I don't appreciate it. And so, yeah, I just wanted to kind of make a comment about that. The only alternative that we have, if you're law abiding, excuse me, if you're law abiding, is you basically have to get your firearm on the black market.